Sobrang dami ng phones ngayon na lumalabas. Medyo nakakalito na talaga pumili, especially if you are looking for a budget flagship phone that's fit for your budget. So, we're not fam, we're here, and we are going to tell you top 3 phones dapat niyong bilhin kung naghahanap talaga kayo ng budget flagship phone. Hindi talaga kayo malugi dito sa pinili namin kasi ang ganda talaga ng mix nila ng performance and also value for money. Now, if you want a budget flagship phone that's purely about performance, then you might want to pick up the POCO F6 Pro. Itong phone na ito ay may Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor, literal na flagship processor ito, although it's a little older since last year pa siya nilabas. Now, despite that, the POCO F6 Pro performs well in many of the popular games that people care about, and kayang-kaya niya sagarin yung 120Hz refresh rate niya pagdating sa games katulad ng Honor of Kings and Genshin Impact. Probably the only thing I don't like is the lackluster camera performance and the flat screen. It has very similar ergonomics to the Xiaomi 14T Pro as well, so people with smaller hands won't like how it feels. But at only $26,599, it's the most affordable phone sa list na ito, and I feel that if performance is the only thing that you care about, it's the phone that you should pick up. Kung gusto mo naman ng affordable flagship na all-rounder, meaning halos lahat kaya niya gawin, then you should be looking at the Honor 200 Pro. Now, the Honor 200 Pro is the most aesthetic looking of all the 3 phones that we're talking about today, although di ko masyado feel yung camera module niya sa likod. Now, that's more of a personal preference thing, and despite that, like the overall package and how it looks like, especially that dope-looking display. Now, curved yung panel niya and the phone feels very nice in the hands kasi nga ang nipis niya, considering ang laki ng battery sa loob niya. Yung processor niya is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8S Gen 3, so medyo mid-range processor lang to, pero it's still a fairly good processor even if you use the phone primarily for gaming. Now, the cameras on the Honor 200 Pro are pretty good and kayang makipagsabayan sa mga flagship phones, which isn't surprising kasi yung sensor na ginamit ni Honor para dito sa phone na to ay pareho ng sensor ng flagship Magic 6 Pro. I also like the AI removal features that Honor has for their mid-range and flagship phones, which allows you to take out people in your shots even after you take them. Now, it works extremely well at talagang mawawala yung mga tao na hindi importante sa buhay mo sa mga kuha mo. So the only downside here is mas mahal lang ng konti yung Honor 200 Pro with the base model starting at 29,900 pesos, pero worth it naman yung price increase dun sa mga features na makukuha mo. Now, if taking photos is your main concern pagdating sa phones, then you might want to take a look at the Xiaomi 14T Pro. Now, this is the newest phone in our list and easily has the best cameras of the 3. Now, the main camera is the same in the more expensive Xiaomi 14, so meaning same lang yung camera sensor nila. So legit na flagship performance ang makukuha mo sa mga photos mo from the Xiaomi 14T Pro. May Leica branding din tong phone na to, and that may or may not matter to you, but the upside is you get access to Leica's filters and shooting modes. Now, the phone is perfect for shooting in low light and general photography, and maganda talaga yung mga resulta ng mga photos na galing dito. So, di ka rin mabibitin sa performance ng phone na ito. It has a MediaTek Dimensity 9300 Plus processor inside, and bago ka magpaka-Qualcomm fanboy dyan sa comments, know that the performance of the processor beats out the POCO F6 Pro, which is a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 processor and comes within striking distance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 processor, yung current processor na ginagamit ng maraming flagship phones ngayon. Ganun siya kaganda. Dagdag mo na yung malaking 5,000 mAh battery, fast wired charging up to 120 watts, and you have yourself the makings of not just a good affordable flagship, but a great flagship killer. Siguro yung hindi nyo lang magugustuhan dito is its general ergonomics since parang phone siya from a few years ago kasi talagang kwadrado yung corners niya and ang kapal ng phone for a phone made in 2024. Pero aside from that, sobrang panalo tong phone na ito. The only other downside is its price kasi medyo mahal siya at $37,999, which makes it the most expensive of all the 3 phones we've discussed today. Pero honestly, the price and the performance of this particular phone really moves it, elevates it from just a budget flagship to a legitimate flagship killer. So you should also factor that in. So that is all the phones in our list. It's a pretty short list, pero if you have your own suggestions of what phones should be included in this list, list them down below. Daming list. List them down below in the comments. Tell us why you think it should belong in this list and tell us where to buy it. As for me, this is the end of the video and I'll see you in the next one. My name is John. Peace out.